Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Sabonis is the center with Murray next to him. Simmons is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And for the Hornets, Miller is out there with Bridges. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Williams. And it's Mann in at the 2. These may not be the teams, Doris, we see in the conference finals this year, but we can expect to think them to be a threat for years to come.
Kevin, we say they're not going to advance to the conference finals simply because of the lack of experience. Talent is not an issue. We are looking at what is likely the next generation carrying the sport forward. And boy, we are excited to see them.
Yeah, easy call.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And when it comes to the Charlotte Hornets, GB, this is a squad that wants to keep getting better, clearly.
Kevin, it shows you how challenging success and sustained success in particular is. This is an organization that has had pockets of success in the past. But the keys to this are you drafting well? Are you developing young talent? Have you built out a culture? Do you have top-down leadership that trickles through an organization? This is something Charlotte has to think about.
Down low, here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Throw it down, Keegan. Mr. Murray flying high.
The pass to Bridges. Here's Mann, and you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's Simmons for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Simmons got 5 points so far.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Simmons. 5 points in the game. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Ball against Fox. Bridges passes to Williams. Outside, Ball. Lets it go from deep. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Shot's good by Simmons. He's got 9.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Now, here's Ball. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. Here's Mann. Buries the long-range jumper. Mann's got his second bucket tonight.
And not just the score, no condition as well, showing great vision on that play.
Hey, Greg, what do you like about Brandon Miller's game?
You know, Kevin, for me, his combination of length and skill is something every team is looking for. The key in his development will be adding strength and enhancing his ability to attack off the bounce.
Now here's Simmons, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. And that one drops. Simmons got 11 points.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Ball, the pass to Mann. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Man. Kings leading now by 5. Simmons inside. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Here's Bridges. And no good. Murray with the defensive effort. And Murray's got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. Bridges with the steal. And now ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Boy, how about the outstanding defense from Miles Bridges? Uses his length and timing to come up with that steal.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
So an almost entirely new. And so here's Charlotte. Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Bridges. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's man in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Now here's Simmons. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball. So they take the lead. Murray's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Kings. The Hornets trail. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, they can bake in the last matchup. Against Detroit, had a huge game. He had 42 points, and along with that scoring, he brought some defensive intensity as well. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Here's Simmons. Miles Bridges picking up that last basket from the arc. And the three is knocked down. Deep ball good and a nice shot from Simmons.
How about the laser focus on that jump shot? Pays no attention to the nearest defender.
Sabonis against Williams. Doubled by Murray. Bridges outside. Outside Williams. 4 on the shot clock. The three. Man can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Got that one up quick. And now a 7-point Sacramento lead.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here in January, a few teams starting to solidify their spots in the power rankings. Others, not so much. You take a look at Los Angeles. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And looking at Sacramento, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some people say they're playing above their heads. I think we're just starting to realize how good this team is. They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Shot to stop the run. And the Hornets miss again.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Simmons finds Fox. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Fox has got the lead up to 12 now for the Kings. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it And that's what we do in life normally, right?
Barnes, he's checked in for Sacramento. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Ball against Fox. Here's Mann. From down in the low post, it goes. Mann's got 10 points in the game.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find him.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
And here are the Hornets now. Hornets trail by 10. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Williams. Again, the Hornets score.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
You know, there's no denying the talents of LaMelo Ball, Doris. Could this be what we see from guards in the future?
Well, we know what he brings, LaMelo, Kevin, and that's a blend of size and skill. He is a magician with the basketball in the open floor. The handle is tight. The shooting is getting better. We have to see this young man develop.
Now Fox, following Miles Bridges' three-point attempt. And Fox gets it to go.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
Bridges, no one around him. Oh, good on the triple.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Back to Fox. Off target from three-point range.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Brandon Miller was a one-and-done in Alabama. He put on numbers and put on weight. He said coming into college, I couldn't really take bumps, at least not college bumps. I know building muscle mass is key, and he's not done adding muscle and layers to his game. He says it's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. Kevin?
That's a good focus. Thanks, D.A. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. Miller comes in for Grant Williams. Cody Martin, he's checked in for Trey Mann. And it's Micic in for Ball. Then for the Kings, JaVale McGee's checked in for Sabonis. Trey Lyles comes in for Keegan Murray. And it's Malik Monk in for Fox. Richards with it, guarded by McGee. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Sacramento.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
That's good from Richards. Some change. And so it's the Sacramento Kings in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we'll be right back after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
Doing such a great job of orchestrating this offense. I love the way he has been in complete command of the offense.
Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. Barnes is in the front court, along with Murray. De'Aaron Fox out there with Simmons. And it's Sabonis in at the 7th. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. Fox against Ball. Here's Mann. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Murray kicks to Simmons. Here's Sabonis. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
The assist.
Simmons got his 4th assist in this one. And here is Ball. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Miller outside. That shot, no good.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Murray, the pass to Simmons. To the middle, Sabonis. They get it again. And yes, it's good. Sabonis has got his 2nd basket.
Domantas Sabonis has the ability to keep possessions alive. He's crafty getting position, gets to the offensive window. That's nicely done.
Williams can't hit.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Williams with the block. For 3, Bridges drains the 3-pointer. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
I tell you, the ability to act quickly, to get your shot up as soon as you make the catch, that's beautifully done by Bridges.
A 3 from Simmons. It's good from long range. Simmons got the lead up to 13 now for Sacramento.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Miller, the pass to Bridges. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Simmons got 4 rebounds now tonight. Right side, Sabonis. Fox finds Simmons. Good D by Miller.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Mann. And a miss there on the triple. Kings leading now by 13. You know, here we are watching Trey Mann, Greg, and he's so skilled at creating with the ball in his hands.
And he knows how to manipulate defenders, and he gets to his spots on the floor as well as anybody. Also quick to find cutters, so he's creating for himself and others.
Clock at 4. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist from Simmons. Sabonis has got 6 here in this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Charlotte calls timeout. And with this new CBA, Greg, for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Miles Bridges. And Martin subbed in for Trey Mann. Up top, Richards, defended by Sabonis. Bounce pass, Richards. Here's Miller. The 19-footer is on the money.
Oh, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Outside, Simmons. Sabonis kicks to Fox. Sacramento moving it around. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
3-second violation.
Micic, he's checked in for the... And here's Simmons for 3. No good. And so it's Sacramento. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Miles Bridges. Nick Richards out there with Williams. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Mann in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
Assistant.
Well, there's some skill and some strength involved in that play. Domas doing work.
Hornets trail by 13. Ball with it. Pass to man. Feeds to Williams. Sabonis grabs the board. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Kings. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Charlotte shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Ball finds Richards. Here's man. Guarded by Fox. Richards. They get the rebound. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Simmons against Ball. Back to Simmons. And Fox has it in the corner. Clock at 6. Simmons passes to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Assist goes
Getting
to
it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Now here's Simmons.
foul charge to Charlotte.
And here's a look at what's coming up for the Kings. On Friday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Sunday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Miller's checked in for Nick Richards. Ball against Simmons. They need this. And it's LaMelo Ball with the three.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
And Simmons slams it in.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's man. Miller outside. Ball, the pass to man. The kick out to Ball. Again, Ball missing.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Back to Simmons. Pass to Sabonis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the NBA door setting conference finals awards not long ago. I think both you and I felt it was a nice addition.
Oh my goodness, given what's at stake, it makes perfect sense. And they picked the perfect players to name the awards after. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson embody what those awards are about. It was perfection.
Murray, the pass to Simmons. Barnes outside. Fox dishes to Simmons. Kings moving the ball around. Sabonis kicks to Barnes. Miller against Simmons. Fox inside the line. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And the Hornets making a change here. Richards is checked in. Monk's checked in for the Kings. Passes to man. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Sacramento. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Up top, Simmons. He's covered by Ball. And good that time. Sabonis has got 10 points in just the second half.
What you love is a big man who understands the timing of a roll. Set the screen, get to the open spot. That is beautiful basketball.
Charlotte calls timeout. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Martin comes in for Trey Mann. And it's Micic in for Ball. The pass to Williams. Martin inside. Working on Ellis. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
At the line.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Now here's Herter. Simmons passes to Lyles. And the dunk by Lyles.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Kings.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-game.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shake and Bake.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Launches a three. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks it to Williams. Pass to Micic. Miller outside. Looking for Richards and gets it there. Count it.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
To the inside. Lyles passes to McGee. Now here's Simmons. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Great team win tonight. Very balanced offense. What was the difference for you guys?
Just trusting one another out there, you know, making that extra pass, coming together as a team. This group as a collective is really coming together, and you saw the results tonight.
You were dropping dimes like Steve Nash
Come
out
on.
there. What did you see in the defense?
Man, I just felt like we had good matchups that we could take advantage of. My job is to get my teammates the ball in spots where they can be successful, and they clearly were this evening, man. They made you boy look good out there.
They sure did.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Philadelphia, home to one of the NBA's most historic teams, the 76ers. Here are the players arriving earlier, ready for action. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. Murray and Sabonis are the bigs. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Harrison Barnes. And it's Simmons in at the 2. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Buddy Hield is out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Oubre in at the 3. Well, we got an old-fashioned matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, B.A., and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
And it's the Sixers to start out. Now Lowry. Pass to Harris. Lowry outside. Now Embiid. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
Hey, with his strength, Embiid very physical. It's going to take a lot more contact than that to rattle him.
Here's Simmons. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Now here's Harris. Against Atlanta, he was really on his game. Hield for 3. The rebound by Murray. And it's Murray with the ball for the Kings. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Here's Hield. Following the score by Sacramento, Harris passes to Hield. Down low. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Embiid gives you a lot. Scoring, rebounding, defense, and he can also beat you with the pass.
And one of the more imposing guys at the center position, Joel Embiid.
As unique a player as we've got in the league in terms of his size, just mammoth, and his agility and skill level, so special for a guy of his size. His production is absolutely crazy. Perennial MVP candidate now and perhaps for several years to come.
And so here is Philadelphia following the score by Sacramento and the basket by Hield.
No hesitation, even from deep, deep range. Hield is a solid shooter.
Here's Simmons. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
The assist goes to
Simmons has got 8.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Fox against Lowry. The shot off that time. Oh, some solid defense from Fox.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Kings?
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
It seems you could bring in anybody to this team and pair them with Embiid, and they'd still win, Grant.
Oh, they got a solid roster, but there's no denying that Embiid is the heartbeat of this team. The 76ers go how Embiid goes, kind of like our broadcast with you. And in the last 5 seasons, they've gone to the playoffs.
Pass to Oubre. Lowry with it. He's covered by Fox. Rejected by Sabonis.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
Barnes passes to Simmons. Sacramento again missing.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
Oubre finds Embiid. Back to Oubre. Pass to Embiid. It's stolen by Barnes. Now the Kings in transition. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
A big round of applause for your Sixers youth dance team.
And the 76ers with some changes. Reed's checked in for Tobias Harris. Melton comes in for Hield. And Payne is subbed in for Lowry. Now here's Melton. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Pass to Oubre. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Payne outside. The offensive rebound.
It's almost unbelievable how fluid Embiid is at his size. And his aggressiveness to boot, I mean, that really forces defenses to compromise a bit when they defend him.
Joel Embiid.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. All right, Grant, we're now in the middle of this. And it's the Kings with the ball, trailing by 2. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. And that'll be the 4th game of this 5-game road trip. Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Kyle Lowry out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Hield in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter.
Well, shake and bake in the last matchup against the Hornets just played phenomenal. He contributed 31 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. And he had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Simmons with it, picked up by Embiid. And Simmons is good for 3. Now it's a 3-point Kings lead.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Melton outside for 3. Lowry. Second chance effort. Look at Embiid with the skilled finish.
Embiid will eat you alive on the offensive board. You've got to box that guy out.
Fox the pass to Murray. Back to Simmons. Lets the 3 fly. Yes, Simmons. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, I like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Now here's Melton. Still without a bucket. On the break. Here's Simmons. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Kings lead by 6. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Hield with the ball. He also had a big impact in that win against the Hawks. Embiid misses.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Simmons against Melton. To the left side wing. Let's go with a 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Harris. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
The Kings making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Murray passes to Simmons. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Sixers trailing. Here's Lowry. Sweet little floater. Lowry's got his first 2 points.
Good decision-making by Hill, giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
Barnes passes to Simmons. And no good. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Simmons. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? Taking a look at the 76ers, they're currently in 4th place and trying their best to get a better seeding.
Well, right now for the 76ers, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Philadelphia calls timeout.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
And a look at the stats for Joel Embiid.
TNT, everybody. Get loud for them once again.
Here's Lowry. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta. Here's Embiid. Yes! Embiid from in close.
Once he gets that low, there's nothing you can do about it. Embiid is a major handful inside.
Here's Simmons. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Simmons has got 18 points in the game.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Hield for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Quite simply, one of the best three-point shooters in this game. That's Buddy Hield.
Pass to Simmons. Now Sabonis. Embiid covers. Good. Sabonis has got 4 points in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Sixers have so much firepower, but it's all about chemistry. Anyone knows the way teams grow is by talking and being around each other. The connection between the stars is what's going to help them reach their peak. Brian?
Well, they've had to deal with some adjustments for sure. Allie, thanks.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Embiid finds Lowry. Here he goes. Pass to Reed. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Simmons has got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Murray. And Reed pulls it down.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Counted.
Going in with the artful shot, and Lowry knew that situation called for grace, not power.
Outside Simmons. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
For 3.
Fox has got 3 assists tonight.
He's found his range now, hitting 3 triples in the second quarter after coming up dry early on.
Now here's Embiid. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Also, his ability to push the action and get to the line made a huge difference.
Now the Kings in transition. Ooh, a good look from Fox. And another basket for Sacramento.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Sabonis. Off target from the baseline. And Simmons has got the ball here for Sacramento. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Embiid from outside. No good there. And we've reached halftime in this one. Kings ahead. They lead by 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
41.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Sacramento has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Taking a look at Sacramento, Barnes and Murray at the 3 and the 4. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Simmons in at the 2. Here's Hield. Oh, it's blocked by Fox. And they're able to recover. Sacramento has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Offensive board. Pass to Simmons. And check it in with our rookie leaderboard. Here are the top scorers over the last 10 games.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Hield. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage. Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Oubre against Simmons. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Really like the attitude from Embiid. I mean, he's sending a message that you better put a body on him. When you don't, he does this.
And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls, so they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
And the 76ers call time here. And some changes here for the 76ers. Covington's checked in for Joel Embiid. Melton comes in for Hield. And Payne is subbed in for Lowry. Melton passes to Harris. The 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Simmons. Rebound by the 76ers.
You know, he looked uncomfortable there, making plays at the rim, not his strength.
And another miss by Philadelphia.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Barnes finds Simmons. They get the rebound. Sabonis. Basket counts. Sabonis has got 6.
Boy, I love the aggressive nature with which Sabonis offensive rebounds. He hustles, he's got great energy, but he's also pretty skilled. And you saw all of that right there.
Here's Harris. Rebound by the Kings. Simmons has got 6 rebounds in the game. He takes it in. That one goes in. Simmons has got 7 points here in the quarter.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Harris outside. Payne against Fox. Right side Payne. Back to Harris. 5 to shoot. Can't get it to drop. The Kings have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Pass to Fox. From deep, here's Simmons. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got 4 rebounds now.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Now a timeout by Sacramento. Reed's checked in for the Sixers.
And they're first in the NBA in a...
Now here's Hield. Tobias Harris out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Embiid. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
You know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Shooting for Sacramento, Simmons at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Simmons. Grant, you look at the league's basketball-related income. The players and owners split it about 50-50.
You know, BA, that's why they call it a partnership. You talk about a shared interest. The NBA has really become a leader by example in all of professional sports.
And so Murray will bring it up for Sacramento. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. On the attack, Simmons. And yep, it's good. Simmons has got 34.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Left side healed. Takes a three. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Embiid's got his third assist of the night.
Talk about being shot ready. He'll catches and fires as fast as pretty much anybody in the league.
Now here's Simmons. To the paint. Oh, stolen by Embiid. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Lowry. Great D that time from Monk.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
They kick it out to Murray. From deep, here's Simmons. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's Harris. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got 7 rebounds in the game. It's Monk on the wing. Back to Simmons. Over Harris. And there's Simmons on the assist by Monk. Simmons has got 38 points. Knocked away. And it's Simmons with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Lowry, the pass to Embiid. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And the shot goes down.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now here's Heel. Outside Covington. Scoring in the NBA is the highest it's been in over 50 years, Clark. You think it's time for some rule changes to help the defense?
You know, I'm not sure where you would go in that regard because every rule change, for the most part, has certainly tilted towards the offense recently. And I don't necessarily have a problem with that. The NBA has made it clear that entertainment is a core pillar, and appeasing and appealing to their fans is a huge driver, and that means more offense as opposed to more defense. Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
Inside, here's Sabonis. And he can't get that one. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Pass to Lowry. There's the 3. Monk grabs the miss.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Here's Simmons. He's guarded by Lowry. And that one's good. Simmons. Simmons has got 42 in the game.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
for the Kings.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it. and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Shake and Bake.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
To the middle. Simmons with the bucket. Simmons has got 46.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And it's Healed, missing. So it's Sacramento now. Launches it from deep. Can't hit that one.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
Where was the defense? Can't allow Hill to get this kind of positioning to throw it down.
So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met
That'll look good for sure. I can see that one on you.
On the floor for the visiting Sacramento Kings. At small forward, Harrison Barnes. At the other forward position, Keegan Murray. At center, Domantas Sabonis. At shooting guard, De'Aaron Fox. At the other guard position, Dominic Simmons. The head coach of the visiting team is Mike Brown. Now introducing the starting lineup for your Milwaukee Bucks. Starting at shooting guard. At 6'3" number 5, Molly Beasley. At the power forward position.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting for. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Sabonis is the center with Murray next to him. De'Aaron Fox out there with Simmons. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. And for the Bucks, Beasley on the wing along with Middleton. Brook Lopez is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. And we've got two teams, Greg, that have built up some momentum coming into this one for sure.
Yeah, I mean, both sides have had a successful stretch here recently, but this will be a test of will and preparation.
Inside, and stolen by Portis. To the paint, here's Middleton, and Barnes sends it back. Murray finds Simmons. Back to Murray. Sacramento moving it around. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Murray.
Good sign for this team is Murray looking more comfortable moving that ball.
Lillard with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Trying to get open is Lopez. Middleton can't get it to go. On offense, here are the Kings. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And this one of the few opponents who really stuck it to them during what was an otherwise excellent season for them. You're right, they've got to have revenge on their minds tonight.
It's good.
You know, not many guys can change pace on the dribble the way Lillard does it. Just phenomenal.
And Simmons kicks to Murray. And again, shot good from Simmons. Simmons got 6.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Well, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
Murray dishes to Simmons, and it's blocked.
Yeah, Portis relished that chance just to wipe away the shot.
There's the triple. Simmons missing again. The Bucks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And Lillard gets it to go.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. It's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Kings. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
From 6 away. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Sacramento leading by 6. Fox passes to Simmons. And And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Brook Lopez. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. Here's Middleton. A 17-point game for him in the win against Golden State. That's tipped out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Damian Lillard. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. 37 points a game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
Simmons with it. Beasley covering. Simmons against Beasley. Shots good by Simmons. Simmons got 14.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
Middleton against Barnes. And Middleton kicks to Lillard. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 6 points for him.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And now a veteran in the NBA. You get the feeling every season is important to Dame Lillard.
Yeah, but I get the feeling, Greg, that it's just not enough. These individual accolades and these high-scoring season. Dame Lillard wants to play in competitive basketball late into June, so it's going to be about championships for him moving forward.
So both teams making some changes here. So it's the Bucks now, down by 15. On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Barnes is in the front court along with Murray. Fox is out there with Simmons. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. Lillard looking around. 4 on the clock. The tray comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Middleton, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You've heard people say it's a make-or-miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats, like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Middleton, a talented scorer and a very dogged defender. He's accomplished a lot as a champion and a multi-time All-Star.
Simmons. Sabonis, the pass to Simmons. No good. Good D by Lopez. Bucks trail by 13. Here's Beauchamp. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. Lillard from outside in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Murray kicks to Barnes. Here's Simmons. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Lillard. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Passes it to Barnes. Good work there as it goes. And the Kings lead by 12.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, shake and bake in the last matchup against Philadelphia. Played some huge minutes. He scored 46 points, and his glass work resulted in a season-high rebound total for him as well. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played, Simmons pulls it in.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
That's a 2 from Lillard. It's hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Barnes passes to Simmons. No good on the 3.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
And a wide open look for Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked it. And so it's the Sacramento Kings feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Beasley on the wing along with Middleton. Portis is out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Lillard in at the 1. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. The pass to Lillard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Lillard just plays with a flat-out edge. Dangerous as a player who knows how to draw contact inside.
The Bucks have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Murray. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. 15-point game. The baseline J. That one good for 2. Middleton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, trading those shots often.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
The Bucks shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Beasley with a clean look. Misses the 3. Kings leading now by 15. Brent, many noteworthy second-generation stars in the NBA right now, like Domantas Sabonis.
Yeah, unbelievable. Had a chance to play against his dad, who was a force to be reckoned with at the center position. But Domantas has exceeded him in some ways, like multiple all-star selections.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Murray, good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Lillard, bounce pass. From 13, made that one. It's his 7th of the contest, 7 for 15 from the floor.
Oh, man, tonight it's Dame time, and when Lillard gets hot, it's a sight to see.
Simmons passes to Murray. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
Assist goes to
Simmons got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Bucks trail by 19. Middleton outside. He dents the rim with a 2-hand slam.
That's great signs to see Chris Middleton get up just like that.
Simmons inside. Covered by Beasley. No good from Simmons.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Voted one of the top 75 NBA players of all time. We should be enjoying the seasons that Damian Lillard is putting up in the next couple years.
The Bucks making a switch here. Beauchamp's checked in.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks youth dancing.
The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
And you look at Lillard, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's now 28 points for Shake and Bake.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Got a piece of it. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. Lays it in off the breakaway. Simmons got 30.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Bucks trail by 20. And a deep three from Lillard. From beyond the arc and then some.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Kings have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Simmons' shot is good.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Lillard from outside, and another three for Milwaukee.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
A three from Simmons. The rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. Lillard from outside. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Now here's Lillard. He's got 27. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Sacramento leading by 17. Simmons inside the line. The quick look no good that time. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Shoots the three. Murray dishes to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Portis. Lillard the pass to Beauchamp. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of pass.
A three from Simmons. And no good that time.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Let's get stops. Focus on the stops. If you like your shots and they start falling.
Check in for De'Aaron Fox. Kings leading now by 21. On the court right now for the Kings, you've got Malik Monk. He's out there with Simmons. Sabonis is out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Vezenkov in at the 4 spot.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Here's Gallinari. That shot missing. Nice D from Sabonis. The Kings have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Sacramento again missing.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Simmons against Lillard, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Lillard's got 29 in the game.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Here's Simmons. Bucket is good.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Beasley kicks to Lillard. Offline with his 3. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Simmons' shot is good.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
And he banks in the layup. Simmons got 39. Milwaukee has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Lillard from outside. Offensive rebound. And it's Gallinari missing.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And again, another shot trained there from Simmons. Simmons got 8 points in the quarter.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Shot by Crowder, no good. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Shoots. The rebound by the Bucks. To the inside. And there's Lillard. That's good. On the assist by Beasley. Lillard's got 31.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Down low, here's Vezenkov. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Lillard with no one around. Connects from 3-point range. Lillard's got 34.
Total lack of hesitation. Lillard trusting his selections completely.
And here's Simmons for three. Beasley with the rebound. And Beasley has the ball here for Milwaukee. Driving inside. It's rebounded by Herter. Herter's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Simmons. Sabonis, the pass to Simmons. Second shot opportunity. Some solid defense from Lillard.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro. He's going to have to start playing with more force. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Sacramento.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shake and Bake.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here's Simmons for three. It's the three-point bomb. Simmons got 44.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Lillard into the lane, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, not something you want to do. You let Lillard drive all the way to the rack, and he will throw it down.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Takes the three. Can't connect. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game,